बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मैं हूं आपका टीचर हिकमतुल्लाह शिनवारी और आप देख रहे हैं मेरा चैनल CBS केमसोल बाय शिनवारी। स्टूडेंट्स, मेरी कोशिश है कि मैं आपके लिए अच्छी से अच्छी वीडियो बनाऊं और केमिस्ट्री को अच्छी तरह से अंडरस्टैंड करने के लिए आपकी रहनुमाई करूं। इस मकसद के लिए मैंने ये चैनल खोल दिया है और उम्मीद है कि जब आप इस चैनल में मौजूद वीडियोस देखेंगे, उनको समझेंगे, तो आपको काफ़ी फ़ायदा होगा। इसी खातिर आप लोगों से रिक्वेस्ट है कि मेरे इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें ताकि आपको अच्छी तरह से केमिस्ट्री की अंडरस्टैंडिंग हो और एग्ज़ाम्स में अच्छे मार्क्स हासिल कर सको। Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students of class 9th, you are watching my channel the ChemSol by Shinwari, and today we are going to discuss the MCQs of chapter number 1, that is Fundamentals of Chemistry. Here 4 options will be given and you will have to choose the correct option. The question is, encircle the correct answer. Part 1 is, which of the following lists contain only elements? आपने इसमें से वो ऑप्शन चूज करना है जिसमें सिर्फ एलिमेंट्स हों। अब आपको ये पता होना चाहिए कि कौन कौन सी चीज़ें एलिमेंट्स होती हैं, कौन सी चीज़ें मिक्सचर्स हैं और कौन सी चीज़ें कंपाउंड्स हैं। तो अगर आपको ये पता हो तो फिर आप करेक्ट ऑप्शन दे सकते हैं। ऑप्शन ए इज़ air, water and oxygen. Air is a mixture, water is a compound, while oxygen is an element. Option B, hydrogen, oxygen and brass. Hydrogen is element, oxygen is element and brass is a mixture, that is an alloy. C, air, water, fire and earth. Air is a mixture, water is a compound and earth is also the soil. Option D is calcium, carbon and sulfur. Calcium is an element, carbon is an element, while sulfur is also an element. Therefore, the correct option is option C. Number 2, the diagrams below represent particles in 4 substances. Which box represents the particles in nitrogen? Students, आपको यहाँ पर 4 डायग्राम्स नज़र आएंगे। इनमें से आपने ये चूज़ करना है कि नाइट्रोजन किस डायग्राम में है। तो आपको पता होना चाहिए कि नाइट्रोजन इन 2 फॉर्म में एग्जिस्ट करता है। नाइट्रोजन इज कंपोज्ड ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स एंड दीज मॉलिक्यूल्स आर N2, therefore there will be 2 atoms in 1 molecule and the size of both atoms will be equal. So our options are option A, option B, option C and option D. The correct option is option C, because this diagram has molecules that are composed of 2 similar atoms, so these are N2 molecules. The next part is, what is the formula mass of copper sulfate .5H2O? The atomic masses are copper is equal to 63.5, sulfur is 32, carbon is oxygen is 16 and hydrogen is 1. Option A 159.5, option B 185.5, option C 249.5, option D 149.5. I want to solve this one for you. You will also have to solve it. So this can be solved by the addition of atomic masses of all the elements and the molecular mass of 5 water molecules. So CuSO4.5H2O, 1 copper, 1 sulfur, 4 oxygens and 5 water molecules. 63.5 is the atomic mass of copper, 32 is the atomic mass of sulfur, 4 multiplied by oxygen, for that we write 16, plus 5 multiplied by 18, that is the 18 is the molecular mass of water. So it will be 63.5 plus 32 plus 16 fours are 46 plus 18 fives are 90, and the answer is 249.5. Therefore, the answer C, the correct option is option C. Next question is, a compound with chemical formula Na2CH3 has the formula mass of 106 AMU. Atomic mass of the element X will be option A 106, option B 23, option C 12, and option D 16. And the correct answer should be found by solving this problem. This problem can be solved as, so let's solve this one. Na2CH3, 2 sodiums plus 1 carbon plus 3X, and the sum of these will be equal to 106 because the given formula mass is 106 AMU. 2 multiplied by 23, 23 is the atomic mass of sodium, plus 12, 12 is the atomic mass of carbon, plus 3X is equal to 106. 46 plus 12 plus 3X is equal to 106. 46 plus 12 is equal to 58. Therefore, 58 plus 3X is equal to 106. 3X will be equal to 106 minus 58. 3X is equal to 48. And X is equal to 48 divided by 3. If we divide 48 by 3, the answer comes equal to 16. Therefore, the atomic mass of X will be equal to 16. Hence, the correct option is option D. Our next question is, how many moles of molecules are there in 16 grams of oxygen? You should remember that oxygen atomic mass of oxygen is 16, while the molecular mass of oxygen is 32. Therefore, 16 grams of oxygen is equal to 0.5 moles. Hence, option A is 1, option B 0.5, option C 0.1, and option D is 0.05. And the correct option is option B because there are 16 grams and 16 grams are equal to 0.5 moles of oxygen. Number 6. What is the mass of 4 moles of hydrogen gas? Option A 8.064 grams, option B 4.032 grams, option C 1 gram, and option D 1.008 grams. Since these are 4 moles, hence the correct option is option A, that is equal to 8.064 grams, because 1 mole of hydrogen gas is equal to 2.016 grams, and 4 moles will be equal to 4 multiplied by 2.016, that is equal to 8.064 grams. Hence the option A is the correct option. The next one is, what is the mass of carbon present in 44 grams of carbon dioxide? Option A 12 grams, option B 6 grams, option C 24 grams, and option D 44 grams. The answer is A, which is 12 grams, because the formula of carbon dioxide is CO2. There is 1 atom of carbon in its 1 molecule. Therefore, there will be 1 mole of carbon in 1 mole of carbon dioxide. The molecular mass of carbon dioxide is 44 grams. Therefore, there will be 12 grams of carbon in each mole of carbon dioxide. The next question is, the electronic configuration of an element is 1:2:2. An atom of this element will form an ion that will have the charge option A +1, option B +2, option C +3, and option D -1. And the correct option is option B, because the electronic configuration is 1:2:2. It means there are 2 electrons in its second shell, valence shell. It will have to lose both the electrons, so it will gain +2 charge. Hence the correct option is option B. The next question is, which term is the same for 1 mole of oxygen and 1 mole of water? Option A volume, option B mass, option C atoms, and option D molecules. And the correct option is option D, because oxygen is a molecular substance, water is also a molecular substance. Hence 1 mole of both have the same number of molecules. Atoms will be different, masses will be different, as well as volumes will be different. Number 10. If 1 mole of carbon contains X atoms, what is the number of atoms contained in 12 grams of magnesium? Option A X mole X atoms, option B 0.5 X, option C 2X atoms, and option D 1.5 X atoms. And the correct option is option B, because 12 grams of magnesium is equal to 0.5 moles. Hence the number of atoms will also be 0.5 multiplied by the number of atoms in 1 mole of carbon, that is equal to an Avogadro number. Hence the correct option is 0.5 moles. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have not subscribed yet, then subscribe my channel. If this video is beneficial for you, drop your comments in the comment box. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students of class 9th, you are watching my channel Chemsol by Shinwari. If you have not subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe it to watch the videos regarding your chemistry course. Today we are going to discuss the MCQs of chapter number 2, that is the structure of atom or atomic structure. So let's start. The question 1 of your exercise is encircle the correct answer. The first part of this is, according to Bohr atomic model, option A, each orbit has fixed energy, so each orbit is called sub-energy level. Option B, the energy of the electron is inversely proportional to the distance from the nucleus. Option C, light is absorbed when an electron jumps to a lower energy orbit. And option D, the farther the electron is from the nucleus, the more energy it has. So the correct option is option D, because we know that the farther the away is the electron from the nucleus, the more energy it has. जितना distance between electron and nucleus बढ़ता है, उतना ही इलेक्ट्रॉन की एनर्जी ज़्यादा होती है. तो इसलिए हमारा ऑप्शन डी करेक्ट ऑप्शन है. नंबर 2, क्लोरीन हैज़ 2 isotopes, both of which have option A same mass number, option B same number of neutrons, option C different number of protons, and option D same number of electrons. Our correct option is option D, because each isotope has same number of electrons. Similarly, their mass is not same, their neutrons are not same, and their protons are also same, but in option C we see that it has written as different number of protons. So option A, B, C are incorrect, and the correct option is option D. Number 3, the number of neutrons in M2713 are option A 13, option B 14, option C 27, and option D 15. So the correct option is B, because the number of neutrons is equal to mass number minus atomic number, that is 27 minus 13, that is equal to 14. आपने 27 से 13 माइनस करना है और नंबर ऑफ न्यूट्रॉन्स निकालने हैं. अब इसका आंसर है 14. Therefore option B is the right option. Question number 4. Which isotope is commonly used to irradiate cancer cells? Option A iodine 123, option B carbon 14, option C cobalt 60, and option D iodine 131. So the correct option is option C. Next question, that is question number 5. In this question it says M shell has subshells, यानी M shell में कौन कौन से subshells होते हैं? Option A 1s and 2s, option B 2s and 2p, option C 3s, 3p and 3d, and option D 1s, 2s and 3s, and the correct option is option C, because M is the third shell. K, L and M. K is the first one, L is the second one, M is the third shell, and that will have 3s, 3p and 3d subshells. So the correct option is C. Next question. A subshell that can accommodate 6 electrons is option A S subshell, option B D subshell, option C P subshell, and option D F subshell. And the correct option is option C, that is p orbital or p subshell. You know S subshell have 2 electrons, P has 6 electrons, D has 10 electrons, and F has 14 electrons. The next question is, Na11 has electronic configuration. The atomic number of sodium is 11. It means there are 11 electrons. So they will be placed as option A 1s2, 2s2, 3s1. Option B 1s2, 2s2, 2p7. Option C 1s2, 2s2, 2p5 and 3s2. The option D is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s1. Option A is totally incorrect because only 5 electrons are accumulated. Option B is incorrect because there are 7 electrons in P, while P can accommodate only 6 electrons. Option C is incorrect because it finishes on 3s2, so 3s2 is filled completely, and 2p5 shows that p orbital is incomplete. So it is not according to the rule, it is against the rule, because 2p orbital must be filled first, and after that 3s orbital must have electrons. The correct option is option D, where the completion of electron or the configuration of electron is totally correct. That is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s1. Number 8. Rutherford used dash particles in his experiment. Option A, helium atoms. Option B, helium plus ions. Option C, helium plus 2 ions. And option D, helium minus 2 ions. And the correct option is option C, because he had used alpha particles, and alpha particles are in fact helium nuclei, and the helium nucleus have plus 2 charge on it. That is why the option C, yani helium plus 2, is the correct option. The next one is, which of the following statement is not correct about the isotopes? Isotopes के बारे में incorrect sentence आपने choose करना है. Number 1, option A, they have same atomic number. This is correct because isotopes have same atomic number. Option B, they have same number of protons. This is also correct because isotopes have same number of protons. Option C, they have same chemical properties. This is also correct because of their same electronic configuration, they have same chemical properties. Option D, they have same physical properties. This is incorrect. This is not the correct statement about isotopes, so our option is D, and D is the correct option because isotopes have different physical properties, but here it is written that they have same physical properties. Number 10, which isotope is used in nuclear reactors? That is, number 1 option is A, uranium 234, B, uranium 238, C, uranium 235, and D, all of these. And the correct option is C, uranium 235 is the isotope that is used in nuclear reactors. So thank you very much. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it, and if this video is beneficial, then write comments on it in the comment box. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks a lot. Our next question is question number 6. The valence shell electronic configuration of an element M, its atomic number is 14. It is given as option A, 2s2 2p1, B, 3s2 3p2, C, 2s2 2p3, and D, 4s1. The correct option is option B because 14 electrons are placed in such a way that first shell have 2 electrons, second shell have 8 electrons, so it becomes 10, and remaining 4 electrons are placed in third shell. So option B is the correct option, where the electronic configuration is 3s2 and 3p2. Next one, which of the following elements do you expect to have greater shielding effect? Remember that down the group the shielding effect increases, and along the period it remains constant. So if 2 elements are present, one is above and the other is below, the greater shielding effect will be of lower element, while if both elements are present in the same period, then the shielding effect will be same. Option 1 is lithium, option B is sodium, option C is potassium, and option D is rubidium. lithium is above sodium, sodium is above potassium, potassium is above rubidium. So rubidium has the highest or greatest shielding effect. Therefore, option D is the correct option. Number 8. As you move from left to right across a period, which of the following doesn't increase? Option A, electron affinity. Option B, ionization energy. Option C, nuclear charge. And option D, shielding effect. And the correct option is option D, because the shielding effect remains same. It does not increase or decrease as we move from left to right across a period. Question number 9. All the elements of group 2A are less reactive than alkali metals. This is because these elements have relatively high ionization energy, relatively greater atomic sizes. Option C, similar electronic configuration. And option D, decreased nuclear charge. So the correct option is option A, because alkali metals have low ionization energy while alkaline earth have higher ionization energy. That is why the group 2 elements are less reactive than the alkali metals, because of their relatively high ionization energy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel, and if this video is beneficial for you, then comment on it, share it with other students also. Thank you very much. Our next question is question number 6. The valence shell electronic configuration of an element M, its atomic number is 14. It is given as option A, 2s2 2p1, B, 3s2 3p2, C, 2s2 2p3, and D, 4s1. The correct option is option B, because 14 electrons are placed in such a way that first shell have 2 electrons, second shell have 8 electrons, so it becomes 10, and remaining 4 electrons are placed in third shell. So option B is the correct option, where the electronic configuration is 3s2 and 3p2. Next one. Which of the following elements do you expect to have greater shielding effect? Remember that down the group the shielding effect increases, and along the period it remains constant. So if 2 elements are present, one is above and the other is below, the greater shielding effect will be of lower element, while if both elements are present in the same period, then the shielding effect will be same. Option 1 is lithium, option B is sodium, option C is potassium, and option D is rubidium. Lithium is above sodium, sodium is above potassium, potassium is above rubidium. So rubidium has the highest or greatest shielding effect. Therefore, option D is the correct option. Number 8. As you move from left to right across a period, which of the following doesn't increase? Option A, electron affinity. Option B, ionization energy. Option C, nuclear charge. And option D, shielding effect. And the correct option is option D, because the shielding effect remains same. It does not increase or decrease as we move from left to right across a period. Question number 9. All the elements of group 2A are less reactive than alkali metals. This is because these elements have relatively high ionization energy, relatively greater atomic sizes. Option C, similar electronic configuration, and option D, decreased nuclear charge. So the correct option is option A, because alkali metals have low ionization energy while alkaline earth have higher ionization energy. That is why the group 2 elements are less reactive than the alkali metals, because of their relatively high ionization energy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel, and if this video is beneficial for you, then comment on it, share it with other students also. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, dear students of class 9th. I hope you are fine. You are watching my channel Kimsol by Shinwari. If you not have subscribed this channel, please subscribe it to get videos about chemistry lectures. Thank you very much. Let's start the MCQs of chapter number 5, that is the physical state of matter. And the question 1 is encircle the correct option. You will have to choose one of the options A, B, C and D. Number 1, which statement about the particles of a solid is not correct? Which statement about the solid is not correct? We will have to choose the statement which is not correct about the solids. Option A, they move at great speeds. Option B, they are arranged in regular pattern. Number C, there is very little space between the particles. Option D, the forces of attraction between the particles are very strong. Our option A is the right option, because here it is written that they move at great speeds, but in fact the particles of solids do not move freely, they only vibrate. So this statement is not a correct statement. Option A is the right option. Question 2. The boiling points of some elements are given below. For example, argon minus 186 degrees C, nitrogen minus 196 degrees C, oxygen minus 183 degrees C, and xenon is minus 108 degrees centigrade. These are the boiling points. In the mixture of above gases at minus 210 degrees C, the temperature was heated by 20 degrees centigrade. Which of the elements will still be in liquid state? Students, these gases were mixed with each other and the temperature was kept at minus 210 degrees centigrade. So all were in liquid state. When the temperature was dropped by 20 degrees centigrade, it means the temperature was dropped by 190 degrees centigrade. Then which of the following gases will be in liquid state and which has been boiled or evaporated? So only nitrogen will be evaporated, because the boiling point of nitrogen is minus 196 degrees C, which is very low. Since now the boiling point, the temperature is minus 190 degrees centigrade, it has not reached minus 186 or 183 or 108. That is why oxygen, xenon and argon will be in a liquid state. So our option is oxygen only, option B argon, oxygen and xenon, option C argon, nitrogen and xenon, option D xenon only. Our correct option is option B. The argon, oxygen and xenon will be in liquid state yet. Next, here is another question number 3. The following table shows the melting point and boiling point of 4 substances.